Hello friends. So like other day, I'm just going to take some bites from one of the good expert, Dr. Edda from Australia. So she's a pathologist and now she's teaching medical students. So she's a very good medical officer and pathologist, and she's a good experience in forensic and medicine. So I will talk her, and now you can see behind me, and I will take her. So I'm just trying to. She is there. You can see she is sitting, and this is the IAFS conference. So we'll take some talk and share her experience taking present, past, and future of forensic science. So let's chat. So now here we have Dr. Edda Guareschi from Australia. So we are going to ask some question regarding her experience, expertise, and what she wants to convey the things to present generation, and what is the need of time. So good evening, Dr. Edda. So I want to ask the first question regarding to pathology. So according to you, what is the role of pathology in time since death and cause of death for any investigation?
All right, so let's say that to determine the cause of death can only be determined by a pathologist. So I am aware that in some cases anthropologists, forensic anthropologists are trying to, let's say, to suggest the cause of death, but the cause of death can only be determined by a pathologist who has a medicine degree. And the role of the time since death in forensic pathology, in this case, pathologists and all the other ologists of the forensic discipline can come together in trying to determine it, because so many other expertise can be needed, especially in cases which are unusual or when the death has been unattended.
Okay. According to you, what is the value of time in any kind of crime investigation?
Time is, of course, essential because we know that crimes tend to be perpetrated, and of course in some areas specifically, or in some times of the year. And of course these are the times of the year where everybody is busy and occupied and doing other things. So, and we also know that the first 48 hours are essential, critical, to apprehend any perpetrator or perpetrators. So we'll say that if in those 48 hours the different experts cooperate, is absolutely important to try to have the better possible outcome. So time is critical in forensic investigations, especially, as I said, sorry for repeating myself, the first 48 hours.
Okay. If we talk about the time for personal life, so what would you like to say?
I say that the balance between work and personal life is absolutely, once again, critical in order to keep a balance of mind and to be able to deal rationally with what life throws at you, in terms of professional problems, let's say, and also in terms of personal problems. So to keep the balance and to keep themselves balanced is absolutely critical to be able to be a good professional.
As I know, you are also connected with the forensic entomology, taphonomy. So can you please suggest us the need of forensic taphonomy for crime investigation?
I think that forensic taphonomy is absolutely an under-investigated topic and an understated topic, because going back to the relationship with time, it's absolutely important to determine how long has passed since the crime has been committed, and from when there is a recovery of any evidence, because time can change the evidence, and we have to be aware of how much and how. And this can add absolutely crucial information for forensic investigations.
Recently, we have seen you have just published one paper taking ants bite and bleeding patterns. So, what do you say about that?
In that paper, my role was to ensure that the pathology section was accurate because we were cooperating with two different expertise other than mine. So, as a pathologist and anthropologist, we had an entomologist and we had a police officer. And so, in this case, the pathology section had to be absolutely precise in order to teach the readers which is the type of lesions that ants can produce on a human body.
Can you tell us about some one or two your favorite casework you have done work on?
My casework is really diversified because I went through autopsies, external examination, identification of skeletal remains, and part of skeletal remains. So I would say that probably my best cases are the ones that I'm researching right now, which are not real world cases but belong to the past, and I'm trying to determine how can you decide where a bone has been and for how long it's been there by investigating the relationship that the bone has had with the environment and the traces that the environment left on that bone or tooth. It can either be human or non-human, and in that case that would be veterinary forensics, of which I'm not an expert, but I would really love to have a colleague expert to be able also to investigate that cases where non-human individuals are involved.
Regarding teaching, what is your message for present generation taking medical students and forensic students?
Because of the fact that either medicine and forensics are very vast and once again diversified disciplines, find the ones that you like, because you will be doing that for 10 hours a day for the rest of your life, hopefully. So you have to be passionate about it, and you have to try to break the boundaries and discover something new, possibly every day as a person, as a professional, and in your lifetime you might be the one who discovers an important clue. So not only being passionate but also being engaged.
Yeah, as we know, the world is suffering from different type of crime. So what is the necessity to solve a crime in every country? So what is your future what do you think about the future of forensic and investigation?
Forensic is already an essential discipline and will be even more and more essential because the world population is constantly increasing, and it's mostly increasing in regions where the resources are already a bit low, if I can say that. So it's developing countries or unstable political situations. So actually what makes people able to live their life is the fact that forensics exists so they can be free of fear. Because once people live in fear of crimes that are not solved, that are not prosecuted, then the whole society is going to, let's say, morally collapse. And so without forensic you won't have social justice, and without social justice you can't have progress.
Okay, so there is only last question regarding can we use forensic psychology to reduce third degree, and what is the need of forensic taxonomy for all countries, so that they can work on the gaps that can help in solving crime?
About forensic psychology, I'm not really the expert, but I would say that a psychologist should be part of any forensic team, even though maybe temporary when it's needed. And about taxonomy, I'd say that every country needs their own facility in order to train the new professionals, and also for research, which is absolutely the prime engagement to go to the future, and as I said, to achieve and reach that kind of progress that will make the world a better one.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Edda, for your valuable time and giving us so good suggestion for our future generation. So we'll see recommend your words and thank you again for your valuable time. Thank
Best
you.
wishes. Bye.
So this was Dr. Edda Guareschi from Australia. So it was nice talking with her, and I think so these video taking interview on forensic and investigation. I think these videos are good for the present generation. So I'm trying to do something that is beneficial for students, experts, and for the need of forensic medical legal investigation and police investigation. So thank you for watching the videos. Thank you so much.